With the opening of Universal's Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida, you thought Universal was going to let us breathe? Not a chance. Here, weeks before opening the brand new theme park in Orlando, Universal announced another expansion. This is different from the Universal Kids Resort that's going to be opening in Frisco, Texas soon. This is a brand new theme park coming to none other than the United Kingdom, Universal's first expansion into European territories. This is really exciting, and I want to tell you what we know so far. According to sources, in June of last year, so 2024, Universal announced that it was in the due diligence phase and would make a final decision on a project coming to the United Kingdom. That time has now come. Of course, the United Kingdom project is still subject to securing approval, but Universal made these big announcements, so they must feel pretty confident in it. But it's going to require some sort of proposal to the United Kingdom government. I'm not going to get into all the specifics of that, but what we do know is anticipated construction is sometime in 26. With how fast they move for Epic Universe, from announcement in 2019 to opening this year in 25, I have faith that Universal will get this started and done by their deadlines. Now, what we do know is that in 23, Universal acquired a 476-acre site for the now confirmed land just outside Bedford, which is 60 miles outside of London. That's close enough to two major airports, Heathrow and Gatwick, but far enough to make it a destination for their resorts, and far enough from London to sort of not disturb that sort of vibe, and also make it sort of a trip and also get there pretty quickly. 60 miles is not that far. And with two major airports, it seems pretty feasible. We'll see where they add trains or if there may already be existing trains there. I haven't studied the topography, but I will do that for an upcoming video. It seems to be a pretty accessible location where Universal can actually grow, which I'm sure they already plan to do. All right, here's what we know. Proposals include the theme park itself, a 500-room hotel, and retail options, dining, and entertainments. I would expect something similar to the caliber of Epic Universe, but just on a little bit smaller scale. By caliber, I mean theming, but perhaps on a bit of a smaller scale. Universal has not confirmed the lands or details about the lands coming to the Universal UK, as we'll call it, but the BBC reported that in their scoop, the attractions could be based on James Bond, which is interesting. There are some comparisons to the Jason Bourne, I think it's called Stuntacular, at Universal Studios Florida. I'm not sure about that, or if they can have some sort of ride around that in addition to the stunt show, but something to consider. Also, another land could be themed to Paddington, which seems like a no-brainer in terms of its popularity and the location. The Lord of the Rings, which I think would be a huge get and alone would be probably the biggest draw, in my opinion, based off speculation. And then other areas, not lands, potentially inspired by Back to the Future, which seems interesting to me, and Jurassic Park, and of course the Minions, which I'm eager to see how they can pull that off. And I think the elephant in the room, the Patronus-shaped elephant in the room, rather, is whether there's going to be a Harry Potter land here in his homeland. And the answer is, from what I'm gathering, there are exclusivity agreements that bar Harry Potter from being featured at the theme park due to licensing agreements between the franchise and the existing Warner Brothers studio tour in Watford, also just outside of London. I've been to that studio tour. I wish I was in my YouTube era then because I would have filmed it, but I kind of understand because that's sort of a theme park in itself. There are no rides there, but it's so immersive and there's so much to do that Harry Potter is sort of taken care of, so to speak. But it is, I'm not going to say disappointment, but it would be nice to have different versions of Harry Potter things, I think, at a Universal UK theme park. But they've clearly prioritized Harry Potter at Universal Studios Orlando, including at the new Ministry of Magic at Epic Universe. I have a video all about that and what to expect. I'll link in the description. And also at Universal Studios, also Universal Hollywood. And yeah, I just think that maybe they think that that's the bigger draw and that's where they can geographically put them. But if you're looking for Harry Potter at the Universal UK, as of now, it's not looking likely. All right. Honestly, that is all we know. This is a pretty short video. I will be updating you. I will be tracking it. This is going to be a huge get for people who live in the UK or Europe generally, people who are visiting Europe. I can imagine, this is not too far from Disneyland Paris, Disney's theme park in Europe. And so, the more theme parks, the merrier. I would love to see what this is going to look like, what the hotel's going to be. Is it going to be like Helios at Epic Universe? Is it going to be different? Is it going to be themed differently? Is it going to have sort of the middle section theming that Celestial Park has for Epic Universe? I'm just making a lot of comparisons to Epic Universe at this point because this is what we have to go off of. But I'm excited. I'll be keeping you updated. If you are interested in Universal or Disney or other theme parks content, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching this video and see you real soon.